Yeah, good.
Good to go? Excellent. Welcome to today's meeting of the Georges River Local Traffic Advisory Committee meeting. I declare the meeting open at 10:04 a.m. I would like to acknowledge the Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation, who are the traditional custodians of all lands, waters, sky in the Georges River area. I have an apology from Mr. A. Pritchard from Transit Systems and Mr. G. Perio, sorry, I can't pronounce the name properly, Perio Villares, representing Mr. Steve Camper, MP Statement for Rockdale. Are there any other apologies? No other apologies? Can I please have a mover for the apologies? Mr. Crompton, Sergeant Neil, all those in favour say aye, all those against. I declare that carried. Mr. G. Wong from St. George Cabs has requested to join the council meeting by audio-visual link. Are there any other members joined by audio-visual link? No others? Can I please have a mover to accept Mr. Crompton? Can I please have a seconder? Sergeant Neil. All those in favour say aye. All those against, I declare that carried. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is being broadcast, is being recorded for minute-taking purposes, and is being broadcast live to the public on Council's website in accordance with Section 5 of Council's Code of Meeting Practice. The recording will be made available on Council's website. The order of business is shown in the agenda, which has been made available. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is open. Doors to the meeting room are to be left open unless the meeting moves into closed confidential session according to Section 14 of the Code of Meeting Practice. Only if the meeting moves into closed confidential session will the public broadcasting of the meeting be suspended. Council's Code of Meeting Practice prohibits the electronic recording of meetings without the express permission of Council. Mobile phones must be turned to silent during the meeting. Do any councillors have any, or does anyone have any interest to declare? There being none, we'll move on. There are no speakers registered for for today's meeting. Can I please have a motion to accept the minutes of the previous meeting? Mr. Crompton, seconded by Sergeant Neil. All those in favour say aye. All those against, I declare that carried. Are we able to have a motion to move, or procedural motion to move into closed session to discuss the reports? Yes, moved by Mr. Crompton, seconded by Sergeant Neil. So that's a procedural motion to move into closed session. At this stage of the meeting, time being 10:06 a.m., I hereby advise that the meeting will now move into closed confidential session to allow a consideration of matters in the agenda and the confidential agenda. Accordingly, members of the press and public are excluded from the closed session, and access to the correspondence and reports relating to items considered during the course of the closed session will be withheld. Thank you. Could we please have a mover for the motion that the committee of the whole recommends the recommendations for the items considered in closed session to be confirmed as recommendations of this committee? Moved by Mr. Crompton, seconded by Sergeant Neil. All those in favour say aye. All those against, I declare that carried. There being no further business on the agenda, I'll declare this meeting closed at 10:43 a.m. Thank you very much, everybody.